The vast emptiness of space stretched endlessly, a dark canvas punctuated by distant starlight. The medical frigate Horizon drifted near the contested Orion boundary, its sleek silver hull reflecting pinpricks of cosmic brilliance. Inside the ship's medical bay, Dr. Una Park adjusted her holographic diagnostic screen, her fingers dancing across translucent data streams. Alarms blared suddenly. Red emergency lights pulsed, casting dramatic shadows across the compact medical chamber. A damaged scout ship was approaching, its communication systems barely functional. Una recognized the distress signature. It wasn't a standard human vessel, but something entirely different. The alien craft looked like it had survived a brutal space battle. Massive plasma scoring marked its exterior, hull panels hanging by, molecular threads. Navigation systems were critically damaged, and life support was failing rapidly. Through the communication link, Una could hear labored breathing. Something was alive inside. "Command, I'm detecting a life form," she reported, her voice steady despite the rising tension. "Requesting emergency retrieval protocols." The tractor beam engaged, carefully pulling the damaged vessel into the Horizon's emergency docking bay. Mechanical arms stabilized the craft, preventing further structural collapse. Una grabbed her emergency medical kit, a compact unit containing advanced nano-regenerative tools, universal medical scanning devices, and emergency stabilization equipment. As the airlock hissed open, the scene was chaotic. Smoke, sparking electrical systems, and the acrid smell of burnt circuitry filled the chamber. Lying amid the wreckage was a humanoid figure, clearly not human, but possessing a recognizably bipedal structure. His leg was mangled beyond conventional. Medical repair, twisted metal and biological matter fused in a horrific combination. Minho, though Una didn't know his name yet, was barely conscious. His breathing was shallow, skin displaying an iridescent blue-green tone that shimmered even in the damaged lighting. Multiple fractures, severe plasma burns, and a catastrophic leg injury suggested he had survived an impossible encounter. Medical. "Emergency," Una called into her communication implant. "Unknown species, critical condition. Preparing immediate intervention." The medical team arrived within seconds. Robotic medical assistants deployed, scanning the alien's complex biochemical structure. Una's hands moved with practiced precision, analyzing holographic readouts that flickered with complex biological data. The diagnostic results were clear. Traditional medical approaches wouldn't work. His leg was too severely damaged, and his unique biological composition required something beyond standard medical procedures. Amputation wasn't just an option, it was the only path to survival. "Prepare advanced prosthetic stabilization protocols," she commanded her robotic assistants. The machines hummed to life, advanced medical nanites preparing for a complex reconstruction procedure. Minho's eyes flickered open momentarily. They were unlike human eyes, multifaceted, with a depth that suggested complex neural networks beyond human understanding. For a brief moment, their gazes connected. No words were exchanged, but something passed between them, a mutual recognition of survival. The surgical procedure began. Precision laser scalpels, guided by quantum-level AI assistants, carefully separated the damaged limb. Each movement was calculated, each cut designed to minimize trauma and preserve maximum biological potential. Outside the medical bay, the Horizon continued its mission. Distant star systems created a mesmerizing backdrop, galaxies spinning in silent, magnificent dance. Space remained indifferent to the life-and-death drama unfolding within the ship's sterile medical chamber. Una worked tirelessly, her focus absolute. This wasn't just a medical procedure. It was a potential first contact scenario, a moment that could define interspecies medical understanding for generations. As the final stages of amputation completed, something unexpected happened. Minho's unique biological structure began responding to the surgical intervention in ways no previous medical model had predicted. His cellular regeneration patterns suggested an incredible adaptability that would become crucial in the coming days. Little did Una know that this single medical intervention would spark a transformation that would change multiple civilizations forever. End of Part 1. The research laboratory hummed with an electric energy of anticipation. Dr. Una Park stood surrounded by holographic projections. Her team of engineers and xenobiological specialists gathered around advanced workstations. Minho's biological scans covered every surface, complex neural maps, cellular structures that defied conventional understanding, and intricate genetic blueprints. "We're dealing with something unprecedented," Una explained, rotating a three-dimensional hologram of Minho's damaged leg structure. "His biological composition doesn't just require a replacement, it demands a complete technological fusion." The prototype cybernetic prosthetic wasn't just a mechanical limb. It was a living, adaptive system designed to integrate seamlessly with Minho's unique biological framework. Advanced nanocarbon composites gleamed under laboratory lights, each molecule programmed with adaptive intelligence. Dr. Jae-Sung Kim, the team's leading robotics engineer, manipulated holographic interfaces with practiced movements. Quantum processors calculated millions of potential integration scenarios per second. They weren't just creating a prosthetic, they were engineering a bridge between biological and technological existence. "Watch this," Jae-Sung said, highlighting a microscopic neural interface. Tiny quantum-linked processors would communicate directly with Minho's nervous system, creating a connection more intimate than any previous medical technology. Each nanocircuit was designed to learn, adapt, and evolve alongside the biological host. Outside the laboratory windows, the horizon drifted through a spectacular asteroid field. Massive rock formations tumbled silently against the backdrop of distant nebulae, a reminder of the vast cosmic canvas surrounding their scientific endeavor. The prosthetic leg took shape gradually. Layers of advanced biomechanical materials merged. Flexible yet stronger than titanium, responsive yet more precise than the most advanced robotic systems, embedded sensory networks would allow Minho to feel temperature, pressure, and environmental conditions with superhuman precision. "We're not just replacing a limb," Una muttered, reviewing complex data streams. "We're creating a new form of existence." Robotic assembly arms moved with surgical precision, each component carefully integrated. Microscopic quantum processors pulsed with soft blue light, representing millions of calculations happening simultaneously. The prosthetic wasn't just a mechanical replacement, it was a living, thinking extension of biological potential. Minho remained in a specialized medical chamber, his body slowly recovering from the initial surgical intervention. Regenerative. Tanks filled with specialized nutrient solutions supported his healing process. Complex medical monitors tracked every microscopic change in his physiological structure. The engineering team worked in shifts, each specialist bringing unique expertise, some focused on neural integration, others on biomechanical design. They understood they were creating something that could revolutionize not just medical science, but the fundamental understanding of biological enhancement. Holographic simulations ran continuously. They tested thousands of potential movement scenarios, each calculation refining the prosthetic's potential capabilities. How would it respond to different gravitational environments? Could it adapt to extreme temperature variations? What unexpected capabilities might emerge from this technological fusion? "Look at these initial results," Jae-Sung said, pointing to a particularly complex data stream. "The neural integration is showing potential for adaptive learning beyond our initial projections. This prosthetic might actually develop its own cognitive patterns." Una nodded, her eyes reflecting a mixture of scientific excitement and profound responsibility. They weren't just creating a medical device, they were potentially establishing a new form of symbiotic existence between technology and biology. As hours turned into days, the prosthetic leg took final shape. It looked deceptively simple, smooth with a subtle metallic sheen that suggested both strength and flexibility, but beneath that exterior lay the most advanced technological system ever created for biological integration. The laboratory buzzed with quiet excitement. They all knew they were standing at the edge of a scientific breakthrough that could change everything. This wasn't just about helping Minho. This was about understanding the fundamental potential of technological enhancement. Outside, the universe continued its endless dance. Distant stars pulsed, galaxies spiraled, and within the Horizon's Medical Research Center, humanity was about to take another incredible step into the unknown. End of Part 2. The Medical Rehabilitation. Chamber glowed with soft blue light, sophisticated monitoring systems, tracking every microscopic response. Minho's body tensed as the cybernetic leg made its first complete neural connection, a moment of profound transformation hanging in the balance. Sudden electrical sparks danced across the prosthetic surface. The medical team watched in stunned silence as complex quantum processors initiated their first full diagnostic sequence. Something extraordinary was happening. Minho's neural pathways began responding in ways no scientist had predicted. The cybernetic leg wasn't just a replacement, it was becoming a living, thinking extension of his biological system. Microscopic. Quantum processors created intricate communication networks, adapting faster than any previous medical technology. Dr. Una Park observed the holographic displays, her breath catching as unprecedented data streams flooded the monitoring systems. The prosthetic was learning, evolving, integrating with Minho's biological systems at an exponential rate. Incredible, whispered Jae-sung, watching as the leg's adaptive systems began mapping complex movement potentials. It's like watching a new form of intelligence being born. The first physical test came unexpectedly. A routine calibration simulation triggered a cascade of responses. Minho's cybernetic leg suddenly demonstrated capabilities that defied conventional understanding. Where a standard prosthetic would provide basic movement, this technological marvel began displaying extraordinary potential. Quantum-linked neural interfaces allowed instantaneous environmental scanning. The leg could now analyze surface textures, calculate optimal movement trajectories, and adjust biomechanical responses in microseconds. Each movement became a complex mathematical dance of precision and adaptability. During initial mobility tests, Minho discovered remarkable abilities. A simple walking exercise transformed into an extraordinary demonstration of technological fusion. His new leg could adjust its density, redistribute weight with impossible precision, and generate additional kinetic energy through quantum-level power generation. The rehabilitation chamber became a laboratory of wonder. Robotic assistants documented every movement, every subtle response. Minho's biological systems and the cybernetic technology were creating something entirely unprecedented, a perfect symbiosis of organic and technological potential. Scientists watched in amazement as he began performing movements that defied traditional biomechanical limitations. The leg could instantaneously adjust to different gravitational environments, calculate complex movement algorithms, and generate additional power through quantum energy conversion. "We're witnessing a new form of existence," Una muttered, reviewing the complex data streams. The prosthetic wasn't just a medical device, it was becoming a living, thinking extension of biological potential. Unexpected capabilities emerged with each test. The leg could generate localized electromagnetic fields, provide advanced sensory input beyond standard biological limitations, and even create temporary energy shields through quantum manipulation. What had started as a medical intervention was transforming into something far more extraordinary. Training simulations became increasingly complex. Minho learned to control the leg's advanced features, discovering capabilities that seemed almost supernatural. He could now run at speeds approaching advanced robotic systems, jump heights that defied conventional physics, and generate precise kinetic responses faster than any human nervous system. The medical team worked tirelessly, documenting each incredible discovery. They understood they were witnessing something more than a medical breakthrough. They were observing the potential future of human technological evolution. Distant star systems seemed to watch silently as humanity took another extraordinary step into the unknown. The horizon drifted through cosmic darkness, carrying within its medical chambers a testament to human innovation and technological potential. Minho's transformation represented more than individual healing. It promised a future where biological limitations could be transcended, where technology and organic life could merge into something entirely new and extraordinary. As rehabilitation continued, each day brought new discoveries. The cybernetic leg was no longer just a medical device. It had become a living, thinking extension of human potential. Quantum processors continued their silent dance, creating possibilities that would reshape understanding of biological enhancement. The universe watched, indifferent yet magnificent, as humanity took another incredible step into the vast, unknown frontier of technological evolution. End of Part 3. The distant planet of Aria 7 burned with the chaos of impending invasion. Massive alien warships descended, through turbulent atmospheric layers, their metallic hulls gleaming with destructive potential. Minho stood at the planetary defense perimeter, his cybernetic leg humming with unprecedented energy. Massive plasma cannons positioned across the rocky terrain began their initial defensive sequence. But traditional planetary defense systems seemed woefully inadequate against the incoming technological nightmare. The Raider fleet, a collection of brutal interstellar mercenaries, approached with calculated precision, their weapons capable of reducing entire planetary regions to molten wasteland. Minho's quantum-linked neural systems began processing battle scenarios faster than any conventional combat intelligence. His cybernetic leg transformed from a medical marvel into a sophisticated combat platform. Microscopic energy conductors generated localized force fields, while advanced sensory networks mapped every potential threat within milliseconds. Incoming. Wave detected, announced the planetary defense AI. Estimated planetary destruction probability, 87.6%, but Minho represented that critical 12.4% of unexpected potential. His first movement was a blur of technological precision. Where standard soldiers would require complex tactical calculations, Minho's cybernetic integration allowed instantaneous combat responses. He could predict weapon trajectories, calculate optimal defensive positioning, and generate counterattack strategies faster than any biological system. The first wave of raiders approached, their massive carrier ships releasing thousands of combat drones. Each metallic creature represented a precise killing machine, programmed for maximum destruction. Traditional defensive systems would have been overwhelmed within minutes. Minho's leg generated an extraordinary quantum energy field. Each movement created complex defensive algorithms, transforming the battlefield into a dynamic, responsive combat environment. He wasn't just defending, he was actively reshaping combat potential. Plasma weapons erupted across the rocky terrain. Massive explosions created spectacular light shows against Aria 7's twin moons. But where other defenders would seek cover, Minho moved with impossible grace. His cybernetic leg allowed quantum-level spatial manipulation, effectively making him almost impossible to target. Tracking anomaly, screamed Raider communication systems. Unidentified defensive entity disrupting standard combat protocols, the key. Battlefield became Minho's complex mathematical playground. His leg could generate localized electromagnetic pulses, temporarily disabling entire drone squadrons. Advanced sensory networks allowed him to predict and counter attack vectors with superhuman precision. Planetary defense commanders watched in stunned amazement. Their holographic displays showed Minho transforming from a medical experiment into humanity's most sophisticated combat platform. Each movement was a complex dance of technological potential, rewriting understanding of biological-technological integration. Massive carrier ships began experiencing systematic failures. Where traditional defenses would require coordinated missile strikes, Minho's quantum-linked systems could generate targeted energy disruptions. Entire technological networks collapsed under his precise interventions. The Raider fleet had expected a simple planetary conquest. They discovered instead a single defender whose technological potential defied conventional understanding. Minho represented something entirely new, a perfect fusion of biological adaptability and technological precision. Hours of intense combat transformed the planetary landscape. Rocky terrain became a complex battlefield of technological innovation. Minho moved like a living weapon system, his cybernetic leg generating defensive capabilities that redefined combat potential. As the final raider ships retreated, planetary defense systems erupted in celebration. Minho stood amid smoking battlefield. Remnants, his cybernetic leg still humming with residual quantum energy. He wasn't just a defender, he was a testament to human technological potential. The medical experiment had become something far more extraordinary. A single cybernetic enhancement had transformed planetary defense, offering a glimpse into a future where technology and biological potential could merge into something truly remarkable. Distant star systems watched silently as humanity took another incredible step into the unknown frontier of technological evolution. End of Part 4. The Grand Interstellar Conference Hall buzzed with anticipation. Representatives from hundreds of alien civilizations gathered, their complex communication devices translating multiple linguistic patterns simultaneously. At the center of this cosmic gathering stood Minho, no longer just a medical experiment, but a living symbol of human technological potential. Massive holographic displays tracked his extraordinary journey. From a critically injured alien survivor to a planetary defender, Minho had become something far more significant than anyone could have imagined. His cybernetic leg represented more than a medical breakthrough. It was a testament to human innovation and compassionate technological intervention. Humanity's approach is unlike any we've encountered, commented a crystalline diplomat from the Nexus Confederation. Her translucent body shifted with complex emotional patterns. They don't just repair, they transform. Dr. Yuna Park stood beside Minho, her scientific precision matching his technological marvel. Their journey had become more than a medical experiment. It was a bridge between biological limitations and infinite potential. The room filled with a profound sense of wonder as alien civilizations witnessed a new paradigm of technological healing. Quantum-linked data streams projected Minho's entire medical and combat history. Each moment revealed the extraordinary potential of human medical innovation. Where other civilizations saw limitations, humans saw opportunities for radical transformation. His cybernetic leg wasn't just a replacement, it was a complete reimagining of biological potential. The conference hall transformed into a living museum of technological wonder. Holographic reconstructions showed his entire journey, from the moment of critical injury to planetary defense, each stage demonstrating humanity's unique approach to problem-solving. Alien scientists examined complex data streams, their advanced scanning systems struggling to comprehend the intricate quantum-linked neural networks. Minho's cybernetic system represented a level of technological integration that defied conventional understanding. "We don't just heal," Yuna explained to the gathered civilizations. "We create potential." Massive star charts displayed humanity's expanding technological frontier. Where other species saw boundaries, humans saw opportunities for radical innovation. Minho's transformation became a living demonstration of this extraordinary potential. Representatives from multiple star systems began requesting detailed medical research. Humanity's approach to technological enhancement represented a fundamental shift in interstellar medical understanding. They weren't just sharing technology, they were offering a new perspective on biological potential. The conference hall resonated with complex emotional signatures. Alien civilizations recognized they were witnessing something extraordinary, a medical approach that transformed limitation into unlimited potential. Minho stood as a living testament to human innovation. Quantum data streams continued their silent dance, projecting complex medical and technological potentials. Each moment revealed another layer of human scientific brilliance. Where other civilizations saw a medical procedure, humans had created a new form of existence. "This isn't just about healing," Minho spoke, his voice carrying the weight of his extraordinary journey. "This is about reimagining what's possible." Holographic displays tracked his extraordinary capabilities. The cybernetic leg wasn't just a medical device, It had become a living, thinking extension of human potential. Quantum processors continued their silent evolution, creating possibilities that would reshape understanding of biological enhancement. Alien diplomatic representatives began requesting comprehensive medical collaboration. Humanity's approach represented a fundamental shift in interstellar medical understanding. They weren't just sharing technology, they were offering a new perspective on healing and potential. The conference hall became a living testament to human innovation. Minho's journey represented more than individual healing. It promised a future where biological limitations could be transcended, where technology and organic life could merge into something entirely new and extraordinary. As the conference concluded, the message was clear. Humanity had demonstrated something profound, a capacity to transform limitation into unlimited potential. Minho stood as a living symbol of this extraordinary journey. Distant star systems watched silently, recognizing that they had witnessed something remarkable. A single medical intervention had become a bridge between civilizations, a testament to human creativity and compassionate technological innovation. The universe continued its endless dance, with humanity taking another incredible step into the vast, unknown frontier of technological evolution. End of Part 5.